There's a very important landmark judgment that the Honorable Supreme Court has come up with, that the judicial officers can now apply for district judge through direct recruitment. District judge की जो एलिजिबिलिटी थी इस एग्जाम को देने का जो एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया था वो था 7 years of continuous practice. So the Supreme Court has overruled Dheeraj More's judgment and opened a new door for the judicial officers who are now eligible along with the 7 years of practicing lawyers. 7 साल जिनका कंटिन्यूअस प्रैक्टिस है वो लॉयर्स भी एलिजिबल है और एक जुडिशियल ऑफिसर जो कि जिसने एक प्रैक्टिस भी किया है एंड ये सर्विंग एज अ जुडिशियल ऑफिसर कैन नाउ अप्लाई फॉर द for the post of DJ and is now eligible. So it is 7 years combined as an advocate plus judicial officer, and this judgment has overruled the Dheeraj More's judgment. So आइए ये कौन सा जजमेंट है जिसने ये इतना इम्पोर्टेंट प्रोनाउंसमेंट किया है. इस केस का नाम है रजनीश केवी वर्सेस के दीपा एंड अदर्स 2025 and the judgment is pronounced by Chief Justice, Honorable Chief Justice B.R. Ghavai. And it was a quorum of 5 judges constitutional bench. You can note down the name of the honorable judges: Justice M.M. Sundaresh, Arvind Kumar, Justice S.C. Sharma, Justice K. Vinod Chandra. आइए इसका थोड़ा सा बैकग्राउंड देखें पहले before I go to the clarification. So this case has arose from Kerala. A candidate, Rajneesh KV, had applied for district judge while he was still working as a munsif. So he was working as a munsif और उसने इस एग्जाम के लिए अप्लाई किया. But his appointment was challenged and the matter reached the Honorable Supreme Court. क्यों challenge हुआ? Because he was already serving. इस केस में जो Honorable Supreme Court ने overrule किया है, पहले हम उसको देखते हैं कि अभी तक क्या अप्लाई करता था. धीरज मोर के केस में क्या कोर्ट ने हेल्ड किया था और किस चीज को ओवररूल किया गया है. So earlier under Article 233 Clause 2, I'm repeating 233 Clause 2 of the Indian Constitution, only practicing advocates with 7 years of continuous experience could apply for the post of district judge. और जो धीरज मोर का केस है, that had excluded serving judicial officers from this route. So judicial officers जो serve कर रहे थे, they were not allowed to appear for the exam of district judge. But now, this case, this important judgment that has come up now has overruled Dheeraj More case and has changed the interpretation of this constitutional provision. So the Honorable Supreme Court stated that this article must be read as a whole. That means advocates and judges को हम bifurcate नहीं करेंगे. Advocate and judges are both essential part of the justice system, so the experience in either field adds value. Court highlighted that young meritorious judicial officers should not be denied an opportunity to compete with advocates. जो judges हैं, they undergo rigorous training and have deep practical knowledge, so their experience also deserves equal recognition with the lawyers. And ultimately, the object of the selection for the post of DJ must be to secure the most suitable and capable candidate for the role of district judge. So that was the entire ruling that the Honorable Supreme Court has come up with. अब इस judgment के कुछ और important key points को भी हम देख लेते हैं. So the Honorable Court says that the 7 years combined experience counts. ये जो 7 years of combined experience है, it should be continuous. इसमें कोई major break नहीं होना चाहिए. Eligibility will be seen from the date of application, not from the date of appointment. Minimum age जो है वो 35 years होनी चाहिए when you apply for the post of district judge. And this judgment will apply prospectively. Prospectively means कि अभी जितने भी states में DJs के post announce होंगी, सिर्फ उन्हीं के ऊपर ही जजमेंट अप्लाई करेगा. इट विल नॉट अप्लाई रेट्रोस्पेक्टिवली, मतलब इट विल नॉट रिलेट बैक. Then the states have to amend rules within 3 months. That is the direction that the Honorable Supreme Court has given. So the clarification, as I stated, that here the most important Article 233 has to be read as a whole. That means it has to be read in equivalent to judges and advocates. मतलब दोनों को हमें साथ में लेकर चलना है, हम उनको अलग से नहीं करेंगे कि सिर्फ और सिर्फ वकील जो हैं जिनका 7 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है वही लोग डीजेस के लिए eligible है. But we will read the whole article as a whole, and there will be no quota for advocates. Experience must be continuous. Focus or the purpose is merit, efficiency, and equal opportunity for all. So that's the court's rationale. So when I say court's rationale, that means the reasoning given by the Honorable Court. While the Honorable Court has overruled the previous judgment and has come up with this landmark judgment, तो कोर्ट की रीजनिंग क्या है? रीजनिंग को हम कहते हैं रेशियो. इस केस का रेशियो है that experience as a judicial officer is no less valuable than that of an advocate. Both enrich the justice delivery system. हर एक केस में जब भी ऑनरेबल कोर्ट, चाहे वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट है, चाहे वो ऑनरेबल हाई कोर्ट है, या कोई भी एक लोअर सबऑर्डिनेट कोर्ट्स है, whenever you read a judgment, there's always a ratio. Ratio is the reasoning behind the judgment, and arbiter is the observation made by the court. So there are a lot of observation made in the process when a case is dealt by the honorable court. But ratio जो है वो एक backbone है, वो एक reasoning है for the conclusion of the judgment. So that's the ratio of this particular case, and the impact would be that it is encouraging meritorious judges. It is opening opportunity for in-service officers. So all the judicial officers who are serving as judicial magistrates are now eligible for the post of DJs. Ensures fairness and inclusivity. It is including judges and also advocates, and it is strengthening the judiciary. So the final takeaways, you all can just note it down, that this case has overruled Dheeraj More's case, and it is a progressive step which is forward. For more important landmark judgments and for more important details on law, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is EJ Law Academy. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. God bless.